see, and my name up in lights and I and me.
What's up, YouTube? Nine Toes here, and today I got for you some Battlefield 3 Team Deathmatch gameplay in Operation Firestorm. So let's get into it. Here's kind of what I've been doing a lot lately, is playing a lot of Team Deathmatch. Gotta get up to this guy. I'm usually pretty deadly with the hip fire, but this guy comes back with the pistol whip. And I just thought that was kind of, that was pretty cool for him to just kind of round that corner. But you know what? Screw him, because it's my channel. You're watching me, not him. And with that said, moving forward, I just originally my thought was to just bring you guys a little gameplay, and now that I've kind of ranked up a little bit, and not really necessarily do a commentary, but there's a couple things I want to share. First and foremost, this goes out to Mr. Doc Usher. I know you're going to enjoy that one as much as I do. I just love knifing people, and if you're going to be on the opposite side, watch your dog tags, because I do love getting me some shiny new dog tags. But I will say this, however, is that because it's a little different than it is in BC2, it's not necessarily always the same. I can, BC2, I can walk in front of you and take your tag. In Battlefield 3, you can't really. It's different. You can't just stab them from the from the face or head on, face on, if you will. That's what I was really trying to say. But another thing I'm going to do in this round a little bit is something I usually don't like to do, and that's camp. And I'm going to basically camp out at the very top. A little newbie mistake I made at the very beginning, when I first got on top of this roof here, is I threw down an ammo pack, and what I was trying to do is actually really put the claymore down, not the ammo pack. So if you're a good guy, you're going to get ammo. If you're a bad guy, you're going to get blown the fuck up. It's a win-win, I guess, either way, right? Whatever. But anyways, with that said, the reason why I'm kind of even bringing this to you at all, this isn't necessarily the beastliest gameplay you'll ever see, but I did have a message I wanted to share with you guys. It was a decent enough round to share with you guys. The objective in Team Deathmatch, is to kill. That's it. So if you are looking for quick weapon unlocks, or maybe even a faster way to unlock, your squad isn't online and you want to jump on and you're there and whatnot, just jump in. I play with the headset. I don't play with the mic on when I'm playing with randoms, which is what I'm doing here. No, disrespect. I'm just saying that there's nothing really to say to these guys. There's a guy right there. Shoot him. I mean, it's just really that simple. The guy in front of you has got a blue triangle on top of his head. Leave him alone. If he doesn't, put a bullet in him. That's just that simple. Get a lot of weapon unlocks this way. Rank up rather quickly. That's exactly how I did it. Pay attention to your battle log. I mean, the next thing that you have to unlock. Yeah, I got my laptop next to me, and or my iPad next to me, so I can kind of quickly see. Oh yeah, I need 3 more kills with this, and I'll have this. That's the same point, boys and girls. I'm trying to bring to you is. Use it. It's a tool. It's live at the end of every round. It's just refreshed literally that quickly, so you can kind of see and gauge what's next on your to-do list, or what you gotta unlock. So my aim is a little rusty, as you can see here. Well, if you were banned for 30 days and haven't played any first-person shooter multiplayer games, you too would be pretty pretty rusty too. I'll get back in the groove, no worries. But I knew there was a guy right there, little cat and mouse bullshit, but I was trying to see if I can fish him out a little bit, but whatever. I don't know what the exact thought was, but here I am running with 2% health. The drop shot works, but his buddy saves him. So, anyways, it is what it is. But another thing I've noticed, in the game, aim assist is something I also wanted to touch on. Aim assist by default is on. I thought it was something that was specific to the campaign, to the single player. No, it carries over to multiplayer as well too, and I can't freaking stand it. You remember that that scene in Pulp Fiction where you got John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, and they're in the beginning of the movie when they're meeting with Frank Whaley. And Frank Whaley grows a pair and basically decides he's gonna shoot at these guys, and he ends up totally missing and just putting holes in the wall. Remember that? Yeah. They call it a divine intervention, etc., etc. That was kind of what was going on with aim assist. It helps you kind of put the gun in the right direction when you obviously scope up, but when you actually fire, the bullets are going everywhere else but your intended target. At least that's what it kind of seems. So it took me a little while to figure that out. I turned it off, and booyah. I mean, I'm kind of, back onto, my accuracy is obviously going back up again, because I realized that was, off, or rather it was on to begin with. So I turned it off. Don't know if you're aware of it, so something to look into. Another thing is that I've noticed a lot of my squad mates have done is they unlock something shiny and new, and they go right to it. Guys, you just unlocked it, so it's got Nathan on it, and I mean, you've got iron sights, and you've got no laser sights, or no annoying flashlight at the end of it that's brighter than the sun. The point being is that stick with what you've got, and unlock and do that other stuff later, because I've noticed that a lot of guys, for example, I have looked at your battle logs, in most cases. There are some guys that are obviously getting the service stars, and that's really what you want. Get your first service star, because that's when you get the infrared. Get the unlocks. If you don't want, for example, infrared on your pistol, because you don't need it, don't use it, but at least you have it as an example, right? Because it's specific to that one weapon. So my point being is that if you got something good, stick with it, and use it until you obviously unlock the good stuff. And jump into some team deathmatch, where again the objective is the kill, and you'll get your unlocks that way. So case in point, for example, when I first, and I mean literally first started playing the game, I jumped in as engineer, and I played until I got the landmines and the AT mines, etc., etc. So that had I not, as an example, it would have taken me probably much longer during either a conquest or a rush match, and I would have had a pretty shitty time, because I'm just getting shot over and over and over again, while everyone else has got all this stuff and equipment to use. So just something to think about. There's nothing wrong with jumping in with randoms. Again, it's the objective is the kill. That's it. You don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about disarming an MCOM or defending a flag or whatever the case may be. Just get in there, and if he's got a blue triangle over his head, leave him alone. If he doesn't, put a bullet in it. It's just really that simple. Everything you do obviously still counts. So this match is gonna wind down. There it is. It's over. Just wanted to share a couple of tips, tricks, thoughts, etc. with you guys. Maybe not necessarily the beastliest gameplay ever. Wasn't necessarily the point, but was an okay round. But with that said, I'm gonna obviously mosey on down the road and play a little more. But just want to of course share this with you guys. Got anything to say down below, obviously, and give it a thumbs up. Until then, see you around, guys. Thanks.